back, dude.
I
Let me
can
check in a second.
Refresh.
Wait. Hold up, I inspect elements, dude.
You're live. And
You are indeed live. Audio check. It is pretty loud.
I heard the game thing.
I did too.
I
hear me now.
I hear myself.
I hear myself as well. Dude, I hate hearing my voice.
I can send you it. I can send you it again. Night the Simtech one. Okay, I hate hearing myself. Let me close that. Night the Simtech. Share. Copy. Jocelyn Alt. Paste. Did I probably messed that up, didn't I? Yeah. Thank you.
No.
So same work.
Epic. Who's 7K? Is Gauthier actually playing? Sick.
I should probably be practicing skills. That'd be smart.
This is a cardinal sin of EDM right here.
Let me go back to the screen.
It's alright.
It's alright, yeah.
Alright, boys, I'm on.
It's alright. Alright, then let's go. Joseph, is it okay? Am I allowed to say screen is up in chat?
This is the toss-up server, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't joined any of the other servers. I've just joined the toss-up. Making sure.
Also, Joseph, remind me, but after this stream, you have to change the profile picture for the account for the stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We keep our brain.
Oh, I love the announcer booth. That's pretty cool. Are we streaming yet?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Josh Smith is one. So you get practice last year? I see.
At T-Mobile, when you Quibi with us, you get Quibi on us. This is entertainment made just for you.
Joseph, you're missing part of the overlay. You're missing part of the overlay.
Bro, heck yeah, this music is wow.
The top part that has qual whatever.
No, I think everything's there.
Oh, I'm just bad. Never mind. I need to scroll up too quickly. Joseph, can you send me a screenshot of the schedule maybe? And have we checked that everyone's competing with you? That's in. We should probably do that because it doesn't look like everyone's here. Is it? Because before talking about inconsistencies, I know Gauthier isn't here right now. He's not in the voice chat.
Alright, cool. I thought my Discord just crashed, didn't.
Don't you change that? It's spin off. Oh, James is playing? Will it reset everything? Or is it fine? Okay, good. Thank you, Dom.
We might have to.
Have we done checking yet? I am moving in.
Look, if I beat parkour, will I get a shout out?
Who else?
Our drop's enabled.
Did you enable drop? Did you enable drop?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, there might be a way to add teams. I forget. So yeah, rerun it.
Okay. Obama. Barack Obama.
Hey, it's the Holderness family asking you to please stay home.
Stay healthy.
So Are we just doing skills as of right now? Okay. Nice 115. Okay.
Adam is the 115 master.
That's pretty good. I believe we have Sally right now doing skills. Looks like he's doing some work.
Old reliable. It's a 122.
122 is just a reliable score. Okay, Joseph, have you rerun matches right now or are you still setting up?
Couple seconds.
So, what's our plan here for? We have a match schedule yet? Awesome.
Or I can't do prep where it's too laggy.
Did you set James as not? Did you set James as not? Did you set James as not? My mic's probably back. Did you set James as not? Which second? James as not. That's what it is. Why is it so much lag? Okay, so we're good, right? Got it. So we can just hop on the screen. Yeah. Can we queue first match? I got James. James didn't have to join it. Bruh. We all have 6 matches, right? I'm assuming. Oh yeah.
All right, who else is are we the only Dominic, you and I the only announcers right now?
I believe so.
All right. What happened to Lindler? That's my question.
I don't know. I gotta mute stream. I'm getting feedback.
Okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
message him real fast.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Hmm.
Wanted spectator and I tried to stop flying. Oh, hold up. I gotta plug my
me-
PC. Frick.
All right. So we got the stream going. I need to pull up the match list so I know who's going. Is there
Yeah. Check
There's-
toss-up announcements. The most recent one.
All right. We've only got 15 matches.
Yes.
Cool. That's actually okay. That's pretty small, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Let me. Have that up. Glenn just responded to what I asked him. He has an exam in 20 minutes.
Alright.
He will not be getting up. It'd be like that sometimes.
Do be like that.
Okay, so we're
You
still
call
doing.
one? We
I
have
don't think-
2616Z and 2011F on red, and 3553B and 59A on blue.
Alright. Oh. Yeah.
Red one on time.
Read a book. Don't come behind the teacher's desk. It's gonna be so hard.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make our own hand sanitizer.
I'm gonna teach you how to give yourself a self-isolation haircut.
I'll be making my first birthday cake from scratch.
Make 2 stitches all the way around.
I'm going to show you how to properly soak your nails off.
And just enter things manually.
We're going to talk about how to
You should probably just do that. Be way easier.
helpful in working at home.
Daddy's got a word.
Today I'm going to show you how to plant some seeds, grow things.
Yes, sir.
You guys, okay?
How to make a simple loaf of sourdough.
I forgot to score the top, y'all.
All right, looks like we got a score for match number 1. Blue takes it 84-78. Blue's gonna take that pretty victoriously. All right, we got match number 78-84. Blue won. All right, we've got match number 2. On the red side, we have NJIT and 839A. On the blue side, we have 5588D and 3859W. Gotta wait for everyone to get on the field, though.
E39A will actually be switching over to NAR, if I believe
And-
so.
Okay, so
So 839A is actually NAR.
okay, do we have an
skipped
updated match
that
schedule?
Match schedule. Yeah, I think it did.
Okay, thank you. Tournament manager's kind of monkey sometimes, we're gonna be honest. So. Do we have that match schedule? Oh, toss up jam and announcer general. Jesus. Cool. Oh, looks like we're gonna have 2 VEX-U teams versus 2 high school teams for the second qualifier, the VEX e-VRC World Championship. It looks like we've got 3 teams on the field right now. Blue's missing 1 team, waiting for who would that be?
5588D.
5588D. Oh shit. Something changed with the mechanics here. Whenever I try and go down when I'm flying, continue to go down. So I don't know if I can toggle that off or not. All right. All right, we're gonna get auto start.
Autonomous.
Autonomous. That's right. We're gonna get auto started in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Auto should have been started. Doesn't look like anybody's doing anything.
Does not appear like auto worked. Oh, there it is.
All right, there we go. Auto has started. We've got the blue side. They're taking 2 of those beach balls. They're gonna chuck them all the way in that far corner. Add some buckyballs into that tower to maximize that auto score. We're gonna place a 6th one on there, but it's not gonna count. Blue's gonna
And
take
blue
that.
wins auto.
Blue wins that auto bonus. Looks like they're gonna immediately go back and try and tower on their tower that they put all the buckyballs into. Red's gonna try and come back. They've got a few beach balls in that far zone.
No,
And
every
they've already
single one of
filled
the
up
beach
their
balls
tower.
So,
You want to do back and forth for every other match?
yeah.
All right. I'll take this one. You take next. Looks like Red's taking some of those blue beach balls, throwing them out of bounds. Looks like Blue's doing the same. Trying to maximize their scores for this match. Red's got 3 beach balls. Make that 2. Make that 1. Make that 0. They've got 2 now. Just going back and forth with these red beach balls. Both blue and red. Trying very hard to keep those red beach balls where they want them. Blue's got 1 cap tower. Red does not. We've got 3 blue beach balls in this far zone where they're not going to score any points. Red is really doing some work trying to make sure that blue does not get points for their beach balls, but still allowing themselves to get points by keeping their red ones in the scoring zone. We've got 10 seconds left. It looks like everyone's going to try and go hang. Blue's got 2 of those beach balls. Looks like red got 1 and blue got 2. Red scored 60 points, blue got 98. Congratulations to this blue team. Very impressive score. All right, Dominic, off to you, sir.
All right. Okay, so next up in qualification match 3, on red side, we have 386E and Vexed U Team Easy against the blue side of 3859D and 1551X.
Looks like blue's ready. Red's not on the field yet, though.
All right, now looks like we got the Red Alliance on the field.
Awesome. Looks like red's on the field. Dominic, ready?
Yep.
All right.
All right. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go.
Auton still not going.
Where's the auto?
Oh. He's making sure both sides are ready.
Ah, I see.
Nobody's starting auto. They're having technical difficulties right now.
All right, auto in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, looks like Red Alliance is going over to the far stash zone on blue. They're going to try to place some buckies in. Blue has all 4 of their balls over now. Red got some of their buckies in the red blue side stash, and red wins auto. Starting off right now, looks like we got the teams going in the back toward the hanging zone, and they're trying to pick up all their buckies. None of the red D-scores both capped beach balls and fills up their stashed goal and places a beach ball on it to cap. Red rather, looking to D-score some blue beach balls back onto the middle zone. Blue's looking to do the same. Red D-scores a capped bucky on top of their stashed goal and replaces it with one of their own. The balls are just going back and forth between the middle and hanging zones, it seems. Red caps a beach ball on the goal closest to them. Blue D-scores it, caps one of their own. Red looking to do another cap. We have 30 seconds left in this match. Teams looking just about even. Blue gets 3 of their beach balls in the far zone. Now, in the last 10 or so seconds, looks like teams aren't prioritizing hanging as much as they normally would. Blue with all their beach balls in the large zone. Looks like red gets a high hang with the ball, and red ends up winning the match 66-50.
All right. All right, so match number 4. So we can get ready for everyone to get on the field. We can announce everything. Everybody for match number 4. Get on the field. Alright, so for match number 4, on this red side, we have 3553B and 3859W. Where's our blue teams? Blue's not on the field yet, it doesn't look like. Alright, blue is on the field. 386E and 2011F. Looks like we're all ready. Blue's good. Red is good. Let's get ready for auto. 3, 2, 1, go. Never mind, not yet. Yeah, they're both ready. Auto. Alright, during this auto section, everybody's putting those beach balls in that far corner. Red's placing a whole bunch of bucky balls into their side, while blue tries to do the same. Looks like blue's gonna win this auto. Red immediately picking up their bucky balls. They've got control of one of those beach balls, and they're gonna throw it in that zone to score some points. Red looking at around 35 points right now. They've got to catch up to blue. This blue's looking up at about 60 points right now. All those beach balls are in that corner, in this far side of the field. That's going to be a lot of points for both these teams. Looks like red's going to cap a tower. Blue's going to try and do the same. Looks like they're having put some more of their buckyballs inside of the tower, they're gonna place their blue beach ball onto that tower. Red's gonna do the same, but it looks like Blue's gonna take all those beach balls and they're gonna throw them across the field to stop Red from getting as many points. Red's got a bunch of buckyballs on this side of the field that are not scored in the tower. That's okay though, they're still gonna count for points. And it looks like we're just battling over which beach balls are gonna go in which zone for both these red and blue teams. Looks like Blue's gearing up to be ready for those high hang when it comes up. They've got 3 beach balls in that far corner. Red's going to throw one of those off. It looks like constantly, just back and forth, we're going to have these beach balls being thrown. Red trying to score some points with more beach balls, but it's going to come down to the last few seconds of this match. And it looks like both teams are going to try and high hang with these beach balls. Looks like we're going to have 4 high hangs in this match. Red 74, but Blue wins it with 87. Close match. We had a very, very high score. Congratulations to both these teams. Alright, hopefully match 5 was being queued.
In Q5, we have on the red side 5588D and 3859D against 2616Z and NJIT on blue. And we're going to get teams to the field very shortly, as blue is starting to get on the field now. Alright, looks like we have all the teams on the field. Alright, let's get the auto going. And autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Looks like blue's going over to the stash goal for the side closer to the red. And blue also places in 3 of their own. Blue wins autonomous with more cubes in the stash goals. Red fills up the other side of blues. And beach balls are starting to come over to the far zone. Blue team now with 3 of their 4 beach balls in their far zone, while red now gets 2 over there.
Hi everyone, I'm Gabriel Zamora.
This match is looking pretty even though it's fairly early.
To stay home. So today I'm asking you to please stay home and play with makeup with me. Check out my videos, and for tons of others, visit youtube.com/stay home.
Yeah, that was the wrong Joe. Looks like blue and red are gonna be fighting over who's gonna cap the towers. Red is dominating in this match. We have 62 to 28. Looks like they're gonna probably be victorious, but blue's got time to take it back. It looks like red has got 2 towers capped. And it looks like 3 of blue's beach balls are in that far corner. They're not going to score points for those. So blue needs to take those beach balls and get them into the far corner. They're going to be able to score points, but red is just ruthless in taking those and throwing them out of that far side. And they're trying to protect they're protecting their blue or their red beach balls on the tower as well. It looks like red got 1 high hang. Looks like red's gonna take that victorious, 89 to 54. Very impressive score by this red team. All right, y'all stop teleporting me to the queuing station, please. Dominic, it's on you, sir.
Alrighty. For Q7, looks like we're going to have on red Team 59A again, and Team 2616Z playing against on the blue side 386E and 5588D. Oh, I don't remember. Stream delay, please. Alright, sick. Alright, looks like we have red on the field, still waiting on blue. Alright, Blue Alliance is on the field as well now. Looks like blue is ready. Red is ready as well. And autonomous in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Looks like red is going to fill their stash goal all the way up. Blue is only going to score 3 in there though, and cap 1 on top. And red wins the autom. Blue now looking to fill their stash goal and descore their beach ball on top. They'd successfully fill that stash goal, and blue now has an advantage in beach balls on the far goal, or far zone, 2 to 1, now 1 to 1. Blue caps a beach ball on top of a stash goal that is immediately scored off by the Red Alliance. Things still just very even. All Buckies are even. Might just come down to auto here, even though it's still a little bit too early to call. Looks like red is trying to cap on top of the stash goal and they get it. Blue trying to descore that now. Red caps on second beach ball on top of a stashed goal. And blue gets a descore on one of those. Now 30 seconds left. Teams will probably try to hang soon. Blue looking to descore that second stashed goal, and they get it. 15 seconds left in this match. Red caps another beach ball on a stashed goal. Looks like teams are going to hang now with less than 10 seconds left. Now 5. Red gets a high hang with a beach ball, so does blue. Red gets a second high hang, and blue gets a low hang with the beach ball. Final score, red 88, blue 72. Very good by both teams. Alright, looks like we're going to try to get qualifier 8 queued up. Unfortunately, my co-announcer Joe had to dip, but that's okay. On Red Alliance, we have 3553B and VexU Team Easy on Red. And on Blue, we have 2 VexU teams, Team NGIT and Team NAR. We're getting teams queued up to the fields now. All right, we have blue on the field, waiting for red. All right, all teams are now on the field. Just gotta wait for a confirmation as to whether or not they're ready. All right, looks like Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance is ready. Let's get auto going. All right, Auton in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Looks like blue already has 3 beach balls over, so does red. Ooh, red doing a little bit of a defensive maneuver in Auton as blue's trying to get to their stash goal to place on it. Red successfully fills theirs up all the way, and blue does not get that. They only fill it up halfway, so red wins auto. Blue now filling their goal up all the way. Red descores their own, looking to stash a beach ball on top of the top. Blue now with 2 beach balls in the far zone. Red also getting 2 there. Both these teams very big powerhouses. Blue looking to descore and they get that beach ball off the stashed goal and replace it with one of their own. Meanwhile, red also gets a stashed beach ball on top of their goal, and blue comes over and descores it. Red does the same, replaces it with a bucky. Red stashes a beach ball on top of the stashed goal closer to blue's side. Blue trying to descore that now, and they get that. Beach ball's looking fairly even in the far zone with blue at 3 and red at 2. Ooh, red narrowly gets that stashed beach ball on blue's side. Now every single beach ball for blue is in the far zone. Now with 20 seconds left, less than that. Teams are probably going to be looking to hang soon. Red gets that D score on top of the stashed goal. Red looks to get a high hang with the beach ball. It seems as though red also gets a hang without a beach ball and a low hang with a beach ball. Red also gets a high hang with the beach ball, and final score of red 78, blue 66 in a pretty close match. Okay, next up we have Q9. On the Red Alliance, we have 3859W and their sister team 3859D playing against team 1551X and team 20. All right, looks like teams are now getting on the field. All of Red Alliance is there. Voting on one more member of Blue. All right, we have all the members there. All right, Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance is ready. Let's get Auton started. All right, Autonomous. Hopefully starting up.
Open. Remember having that feeling for the first time? First day you opened? The first day you had a customer? The first day you taught a class? Had a client? A patient? A session? Open.
All right, auto in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
But there's a different question we are being asked now.
Red starting out with a powerful routine, all 4 of their beach balls over. Blue looking to place some of their buckies in red zone. They get 1, red caps their off with the bucky. Blue gets a couple in and red wins. Blue now finishes up scoring buckies in their zone. Their stash zone, it's full. Blue and red both looking to cap beach balls on their stash zones, and they both do. No one's really going for the buckies in the back, though. Blue gets a D score on red's dash beach balls, so does red. Red and blue both cap each other's opposing goals off with buckies. Not seeing as much bucky play as normal. Beach ball's now in the far zones for blue and red. Blue caps one on top of their goal. and red D-scores it. Blue has 3 beach balls in the far zone compared to red's 1, but red has more buckies in the far zone. Blue now with all 4 of theirs over, now 3. Blue missed the cap on that stashed goal. Less than 30 seconds left now. Teams probably going to hang soon. 1 beach ball over for each. Red gets a cap on a blue zone. Now 10 seconds left. Teams going to hang. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Red gets a high hang with the ball. Blue and red each get a low hang with the ball, and the final score is 80-59 in favor of red. Good game to both alliances. Alright, now we're starting up with Q10. Same team on red as last time. We have 3859W and team 5588D playing VexU team Easy and 3553B on blue. Alright, looks like we're waiting for one more member of blue. Still waiting on one more member of blue, and then we'll get this match started. Alright, now we have both teams here, waiting on confirmations as to whether or not they're ready. Red is ready. Alright, blue is ready. Auton in 3, 2, 1. Let's get this match underway. Blue sending 1 over to the red side Bucky. Stash goal. Ooh, and they stash beach ball on top of it. It's a strategy I haven't seen before. But red does win the Auton as they fill their goal up and get 2 beach balls in the far zone. Red now going over to blue's side, possibly to score more Buckies. And blue fills up their stash goal there. And red D-scores a beach ball off the top of that goal. Both alliances now have 2 beach balls over. Blue looking to D-score both of those. Capping, red is capping on blue's stashed goal. And blue D-scores that and caps with Buckies of their own. Red hasn't done too much play with the Buckies in the back, but they're looking to... Blue D-scoring the red beach balls from the... Looks like red is going to try to get rid of that top Bucky off that goal there. All 4 blue beach balls now in the far zone. And 3 beach balls are in red's, or rather blue's protected area that red cannot enter or hit anyone in the final 30 seconds for hanging purposes. Red has a lot of Buckies now on the floor in the far goal zone. Blue with 3 of their beach balls, now 2 of their beach balls over in the far zone. And they're looking to D-score some Buckies from that side and cap a beach ball of their own. Now in the last 10 seconds, team's looking to hang. Red gets a high hang with a beach ball. And a high hang without a beach ball. Blue is the same. And ooh, blue narrowly comes out with the victory, 75-73. Very great match from both alliances. Okay. Now we're going to be starting qualification match number 11. On the red side, we have NJIT and 386Z, and on the blue side, we have 2616Z and 1551X. Teams now getting onto the fields. Alright, red and blue both on the fields. Alright, looks like blue is ready. Waiting on a confirmation from red. Alright, red is ready. So let's get Auton underway soon. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. Red gets 3 of their beach balls over. Blue does as well. Red fills their stash zone halfway up. Blue does the same. Red looking to cap on top of it. Unfortunately, they don't, but they still win the Auton. Blue now with a filled up goal, and so red has the same. Red fills their stash goal up. Blue gets the same. Red caps theirs with a red beach ball, and blue quickly descores it. Red caps a bucky ball on top of blue's stash zone, and blue does the same to red. Teams with only 1 ball over, now no balls over in the far zone. Red almost has 3 over in the far zone. 2 are currently on the bar. Now they have 3-ish over. Blue not really doing much with their beach balls currently. Perhaps this could be a strategy that we haven't seen before. Red gets rid of and then red bucky ball in their stash zone. Blue caps a beach ball on top of theirs that red is trying to descore. And they almost successfully get it. Red with all 4 of their beach balls in the far zone. Looks like a little bit of defensive play going on in the far zone near red or blue's goal. Red still with a surmounting lead of beach balls in the far zone. Nearly 4 compared to blue's none. In the last 15 seconds, teams will probably look to hang. Blue playing a more defensive strategy. Now red going to hang with 6 seconds. They both get high hangs with beach balls. Blue gets, I believe that was a high hang. If not, it might have been a low hang with a beach ball. And the final score is red 86 to blue 50. Valiant effort from both alliances. Okay, in our next matchup, we have, on the Red Alliance, VexU Team NAR and 2011F against Team 3859D and Team 59A. Teams now heading over to the field. Looks like we have all the Blue Alliance on the field. Still waiting on some of Red's members. Red is now on the field. Alright, Red Alliance is ready, just waiting on Blue now. Alright, well, Auton starting now. Red gets 3 of their beach balls over, compared to Blue's 2. Both goals filled up approximately halfway. Red looks to cap a beach ball on theirs. Ooh, and Red fits 2 of their Bucky balls in the stash zone, but Blue still wins Auton.
Things you can do if you think you might have coronavirus or COVID-19. 1. Stay home. 2.
Blue trying to descore that beach ball, and they do successfully descore it. And they fill up with 2 more Bucky balls in there. Blue now has a stashed, or a capped rather, beach ball on top of their stash goal, and Red caps theirs off with the Bucky. Red now going to descore that beach ball from the top, and Blue gets rid of that red Bucky ball on top of Red. Yeah, I said that right. Blue with a cap beach ball on Red's stash goal. Blue now capping another one of their own on their own goal. Blue has a slight advantage in beach balls, now capping one of their own on Red's goal, so they have both of the goals capped. Red descores one, and is sending over a couple beach balls of their own. They replace that one with a stashed Bucky that gets quickly replaced with the blue one. All the beach balls now over in Blue's corner, it seems. With 30 seconds left, looks like teams are going to get into the end game, probably trying to cap or put in beach balls in the far zone. Blue gets a cap onto Red's goal and has a stash Bucky of their own in their own. Blue is now up 2-1 in beach balls in the far zone. Red going to hang. Blue also going to hang. Blue gets 2 high hangs but doesn't have any balls. And Red just gets 1 low hang with a beach ball on top. So the final score is Red 48 to Blue 50. Very great effort by. Alright, the next match we have is Q13. We have 2616Z and 3553B on Red Alliance. And from the last match, we have 385D and VexU Team NAR on the Blue Alliance. Alright, Red Team is now on the field, waiting for Blue still. Alright, Blue is now on the field. We're waiting for confirmation for both of our alliances that we're ready, and then we'll get Auton started. Alright, Blue's ready, waiting on Red. Alright, red is now ready. So we'll get Auton started fairly shortly. Auton in 3, 2, 1. Let's get this match underway. Looks like blue is going to red's stashed goal. Perhaps trying to put some into their own. Both teams now with 3 beach balls. Auton is a tie. That's the first of today. As both teams, blue gets 3 buckies in red zone. Red only has 2 in the top. And the same as on the other stashed goal zone. Beach ball is now fairly even in the far zone. Red looking to change that as now it's 3-0. Blue going a little bit more defensively, placing a red bucky inside of their protected hanging zone that gets protected during the last 30 seconds. Red now with a capped beach ball on top of the blue side goal. Blue successfully descores it and replaces it with a bucky. Red has a slight advantage on beach balls now, as it's 2-1 in the far zone. This match is pretty even. Blue now with stash buckies on top of both stashed goals. Red with all 4 of their beach balls in the far zone. Red is the only team with beach balls in this far zone. Now in the last 30 seconds, looks like we're going to be seeing more defensive play from each alliance. Red successfully descores a blue bucky from the stashed goal and replaces it with one of their own. Each team has 1 bucky in the far zone on the floor. Now only 1, and blue is both capped buckies. In the last 10 seconds, we're going to be seeing teams going for hangs. Ooh. Looks like red is going for a high hang. And they take it with that high hang. Oh my gosh, that match was so close up until the end there when red hanged. Or hung. Very great match by both teams. Alright, in our next matchup, qualifier 14 out of 15, we have Team Easy and Team 386E on red against Team 2011F and Team 5588D on blue. Joe had to leave for some reason. That's alright, we vibing. Alright, now blue alliance is on the field, waiting on red. All right, we have one member from red waiting on just one more. Oh, looks like we're resetting the field really quick. All right, now both members of blue back. All right, now red and blue both confirming. All right, red is ready, waiting on blue. All right, we're gonna go on our way with Auton. Gonna start it very soon. Autonomous in 3, 2. Let's get this match started, baby. Red with 3 beach balls over, blue equaling them in the same. Red placing some of their bucky balls in blue's zone. Blue does the same with red, but red wins out. Red managed to cap in theirs. Bucky ball looking about even in the stash. Blue D-scores that capped beach ball and sends it back over to the medium middle zone. Blue looking to go place a bucky on top of red's stashed goal. They successfully do, but red's D-scoring it. And blue D-scores it and replaces one of their own on their stashed goal. Blue now with 2 beach balls over compared to red. Oh, now beach balls are even. Blue with 3 beach balls. Red also equaling them with 3 beach balls in the far zone. Blue D scores a red bucky ball and gets a cap on red stashed goal. Red with all 4 of their beach balls in the far zone. Blue looking to D-score some of those back into the middle zone. Red D-scores that capped beach ball. Then blue D-scores a capped bucky and replaces it with a beach ball of their own. Red caps on top. Oh, no they don't. Kind of faked blue lines out there, it seems. Red now with 2. Now no one has beach balls in the far zone. In the last 10 seconds, looks like teams are going to go for hangs. Red with a slight advantage going into hanging. It'll all come down to this. Red looks like they're going to get 2 low hangs. Blue with a high hang. And another low hang. All of them have beach balls. Red 68, blue 72. A very close game. All came down to hanging at the end. Alright, now going into our final qualification match of this Vex World e-VRC toss-up tournament of 2020. We have 1551X and 59AM playing against NJIT and 3859W on blue. Alright, all blue alliances here. Looks like we're just waiting on one more member from red.
All my life I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth it is an omen.
Alright, now all teams on the field. Red is ready. waiting on blue for confirmation, and then we'll get Auton started. All right, blue's ready. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Get this match going. Blue with all 4 of their beach balls on the far side. Red descores one of them and places their buckies in the zone, filling it all the way up and stashing a red ball on top. They also get a high hang and Auton with the ball, so they win the period. Blue with their stash goal filled all the way up. Red with just one little slat left. Red descores a stash bucky. Again, all the beach balls appear to go and gravitate to blue's corner, but that's alright, because they're finding their way back over. Red stashes a beach ball on top of their goal. Very few buckies remaining on the field at this moment. Red now with 1 beach ball in the far. Now 1 apiece per team. Oh, maybe not. Red puts a stash bucky in their stashed goal. Blue descores it. Blue now with 3 beach balls in their far zone. Now only 2. Now only 1. Blue descores a cap from red and tries to cap it at one of their own. But red, with successful defense, descores it. Both alliances sending beach balls back and forth over this barrier. Blue descores a cap from red. And they're looking to replace it with a beach ball of their own. They get another cap on another stashed goal. Now in the last 8, 7, 6 seconds, teams are looking to hang. Blue gets a high hang with the ball. Red gets a high hang with the ball. Blue gets a high hang without a ball, and red gets a low hang with the ball to secure them the match. Red 77, blue 75. Extremely close match. Alright, now qualification matches have concluded, and we're going to go ahead and get into alliance selection. What is up, audience members and teams for Alliance selection? We are going to get underway with Alliance selection. So finalize your picks at the moment. We'll give you guys like 30 more seconds. Okay. All right, we'll give you guys like 10 more seconds. All right. Let's get this started. Our first seed with a record of, I believe, 6-0 or 5-0. However many quals we played, he went undefeated. We have from Team 59A, Matthew. All right.
Yeah, hello.
Matt, who do you select for the first seed?
Let me 44-11. 44-11 us.
I do not believe that 4411S is at this competition.
910X.
910X, that's Skyline Robotics, also not at this competition.
Bro, they really flaked on. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, give me 1550.
1551X. 1551X, that is from Team 1551X. Jack, you can talk.
Oh, yeah, I accept.
All right. Well, that's our first seed, Team 59A and Team 1551X.
Intervention.
All right, next up is our second seed. Team 3553.
Easy.
Team 3553B. Easy?
Yeah.
Team Easy.
Easy Robotics with Sally Knights Rosaria. Do you accept?
Easy Robotics accepts.
All right, that's our second seed, 3553B, and Easy. Third seed now, we have 2616Z, Joe. 2616Z, who do you select? Joe, you can talk. Who do you select?
NJIT.
Team 2616Z would like to select Team NJIT. That is Dale from Team NJIT. NJIT, do you accept?
NJIT graciously accepts.
All right, that's our third seed, 2616Z and NJIT. All right, we're now getting into our fourth seed. This is the bottom half, but the worst half. This is a really good half. And we have Team, I believe, 386E. That is Cole.
Cool.
All right, cool. Cool. You can now talk.
Like
who do you accept, or who to invite?
I'd like to request the assistance of 3859W.
3859W. You are being asked to join 386E on the fourth seed. All right, Team 3859W. Do you accept? And he accepts. Yep. That is our fourth seed, 386E and 3859W. Now on our fifth seed, we have Team 5588D, Joss Bank, as the Team 5588D. Who would you like to select?
I would like to select Team Sir Jelly from Team 2011. Will you be my partner?
Team 2011F, we have Jelly Donut. Jelly, do you accept?
Yes, I do.
All right, there we have it. That's our 5th seed, 5588D in 2011. And lastly, we have Team 9880B. 9880B, who do you select? Never mind, I see. Unfortunately, Team 9880, that's above his head. We have Team 3859D. That's who it is. And unfortunately, Team NAR dropped out from the competition midway through, actually towards the end of quals. So unfortunately, Team 3859D will have to be on the 6th seed as a sole player. Or at least that's how it'll be for now. Team NAR might be coming back. Okay, and I'm being informed that Team NAR is coming back. So the final 6 alliance will be Team 3859D and VexU Team NAR.
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I get myself since James isn't here.
Yeah, but James is coming back, so you'll be with him.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. Alright, well that's it for line selection. We'll be getting underway with eliminations rather, in a few minutes. Alright, you guys can leave alliance selection now.
Taxes are due. Do my password begin with a 1 or a 2? Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to grow. Metronome. Man, I'm up to something. Oodie-la-dee-do, thank you all for coming. I hope you like the show, cause it's on a budget. So oodie-la-dee-do, yeah. Come on, here we go, yeah. Come on. Here we go. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come hang. Let's go out with a bang. I'm way too young to lie here forever. I'm way too old to try. So whatever, come hang. Let's go out with a bang. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come hang. Let's go out with a bang. Here we go. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come hang. Let's go out with a bang. I'm way too young to lie here forever. I'm way too old to try. So whatever, come hang. Let's go out with a bang. Here we go.
It's not pretty good or nothing, and it's definitely not close enough or nothing. Mercedes-Benz SUVs were built to be the best in the industry and the world. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Alrighty, competitors and audience members, we're going to get elimination matches underway. Right now we have the third seed playing the 6th seed in the quarterfinals match, number 2. And this series will be in best. We have the 3rd seed, which is teams 2616Z and VexU team NJIT, playing against teams 38590 and VexU team NAR. Alright. Looks like the Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance is also ready. Oh, never mind, they need like 10 seconds. So, we'll get this started very shortly. Alright, looks like we're ready. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, let's get eliminations started. Red with 3 beach balls over. Blue. Oh, blue only has 2 over. Red fills up their stashed goal fully. Blue gets a cap on, but red still wins. Red D-scores that blue capped ball. Red now going over to blue stashed goal. And oh my gosh, they've filled up 4 out of the 5 spots, and red currently has 10 stashed buckies compared to blue. Blue, however, does have more beach balls in the far zone at a 2-to-1 difference. Red trying to cap a beach ball onto blue's stashed goal. And blue is trying to D-score the top bucky from red's stashed goal. Red successfully gets the cap. Blue now going for a cap of their own to get it. Red D-scores that cap. And red replaces it with a cap of their own. Red has all 4 buckies in the far zone somewhere, or beach balls in the far zone somewhere, compared to blue's 3. Blue successfully D-scores a bucky, or not a bucky, a beach ball off the top. And plays defense on that red team trying to stash the bucky. Not bucky, beach. Red D-scoring blue beach balls from the far zone into the medium zone. Team's now going to hang with approximately 10 seconds left. Looks like we have a glitched beach ball from red up on the top of blues. Red gets 2 high hangs. Blue gets a high hang with a beach ball, and with that one, the final score is red 98 to blue 40. So red wins the first match and goes up 1-0 in the series. Alright, we'll be playing the series one more time. Again, between the 3rd seed and the 6th seed. The 3rd seed, Red Alliance, currently is up on the Blue Alliance 1-0. Oh, actually, little bit of confusion about what's going on with the Blue Alliance in this right now. And it looks like the Blue Alliance from the 6th seed is going to forfeit their match, it seems, as they both have to eat dinner. The 3rd seed will be moving on to the semifinals against the 2nd seed. So currently, we're going to be starting a series between the 4th and 5th seed. The 4th seed consisting of 386E and 3859W, and the 5th seed consisting of teams 5588D and 2011F. Alright. Looks like all the Blue Alliance is here. We're waiting on one more from Red. Alright, we have all the Red Alliance as well. Blue's ready. Red is also ready. We're going to get Auton started very shortly. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1. And this series is started. Red and Blue both getting 3 beach balls over. Red goes to Blue and places 3 Buckies in, and then successfully caps on top of it for preventing Blue from scoring. Red wins Auton, but Blue manages to score 3 Buckies in Red zone. Blue finishes it off with 3 Buckies and their own respective stashed goal. Red D-scores the top Bucky from there and attempts to cap on their own goal, which gets D-scored by Blue Alliance. Red caps another beach ball on top of that stashed goal, and Blue does one of their own. Red successfully D-scores it. Blue D-scores and recaps a ball of their own on Red's stashed goal. Beach ball is currently 2-1 in favor of Red in the far zone. Red successfully caps a beach ball and D-scores Blue's previously capped one. Now there are no capped ones. Blue gets another cap. Red doesn't seem to really be playing too much with their Buckies in the back, so Blue could be holding on to some of them as strategy. Or maybe Red. Blue and Red now both attempting caps on. Only Red's is successful at the moment. Red puts a stashed Bucky in their goal. Blue with none of their beach balls in the far zone in the last 20 seconds now. Blue replaces a Bucky. Now going to hang. Red and Blue alliances. Red gets a high hang with the 2 high hangs with beach balls. And Blue gets the same, however, it will not be enough. Red wins the match 93-78. And the 4th seed alliance goes up 1-0 in this series. Alright, we're getting up with the same teams in the series again. Seed 4 versus Seed 5. Blue is ready. Waiting on one more team from Red. They're here. Looks like Red is ready. Alright, they are. Auton in 3, 2, 1. Go! Red only needs to win one more match to win the series and move on to the semifinals in this Vex Worlds tournament. Blue going to the other side. Red does the same to try to score. Looks like Red scores more Buckies and caps one off. Red wins Auton as Blue only gets 4 Buckies in their stash goals compared to Blue's 6 in both the goals. Blue trying to de-score a cap from Red. Blue caps a beach ball of their own onto that goal, which is quickly de-scored by Red. There are currently no beach balls in the far zone, but teams are definitely going to be looking to place them in there. Blue capping a beach ball onto their stashed goal. Red doing the same. Both teams doing things almost in unison, almost mirrored, de-scoring the capped beach balls from those zones. Blue scores a capped beach ball onto that. They get 2 up on the stashed goals. And another beach ball comes over for Blue. Red de-scores, I believe, both capped beach balls from the stashed goals. And Red seems to be doing a lot more with their Buckies than Blue is this match. Blue is the only team. Now there are no beach balls in the far zone. Teams are about even with them now. Red successfully caps a beach ball onto Blue's stash goal, and Blue does the same on Red's. It seems as though Blue has more floor Buckies that are now being de-scored by Red. In the last 10 seconds, it looks like teams are going to go to hang. Will this series finish? Or will Blue somehow win and keep it alive? It doesn't look like they will. Red will move on to the semifinals, where the first seed will play the fourth. Congratulations to the Red Alliance, and great effort from the Blue Alliance. Alright, next up, we're going to be having the first seed consisting of Team 59A and 1551X playing against the fourth, which I believe just played. Teams, if I'm not mistaken, teams 386E and 3859W. Alright, we have all of Red Alliance on the field. Waiting on one more member of the Blue Alliance, and then we'll get this match underway.
Hi, I'm Brianna, and in order for us to stop the spread of COVID-19...
Oh, we're doing 2v6 first? Or 3v6 first? Alright. Never mind. I stand incorrected. We're actually doing teams 3 versus 6. Oh, wait. No. 6 seed left. The 6 seed left, which means the third. Yeah. So 3rd seed automatically moves on to semifinals. Yeah. And then it's going to be 1v4. So what we had before was right. Alright. Alright. So now we'll be playing, I believe this is going to be semifinal 1 with teams 1 and 4. As we previously had, we have team 59A and team 15 playing team 386E and team 3859W. We're going to get this match started soon once I get confirmation from both teams that they're ready. Alright, both teams are ready. Let's get Auton started. In 3, 2, 1. Autonomous has started. The first semifinal match has started. Looks like blue's going over to red zone. And they place, looks like 2 Buckies in there and cap it off. Blue also places another 2 and caps it. And blue wins the autonomous. Blue trying to descore one of red's capped beach balls. Red places in 3 more Bucky balls there. Or 2 rather, as blue descores it and replaces it with a capped Bucky of their own. Blue caps off a beach ball on red side stashed goal. Not too much play with beach balls as of right now, but it looks like teams are going to be starting to do that soon. Blue playing defense on some of the red teams that were trying to descore their capped beach ball, but red eventually does do that. Red capping a beach ball of their own. Oh, never mind. It got knocked out by the Blue Alliance. Now they're placing another capped goal or capped ball and successfully get it, but blue quickly descores it. Blue stashes a beach ball of their own on top. And red descores it. Blue replacing that though really quickly. Blue with all 4 of their beach balls somewhere in the far zone. Red only with 2, still 1 capped. And blue's beach ball that was capped gets descored and replaced. The last 10 seconds, teams possibly could be going for climbs. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, blue, the 4th seed gets the upset, 25-57, and goes up in the series 1-0. We gotta remember this is best of 3, so they don't win just quite yet. They have to play another game to decide if they'll go up in the series 2-0 and move on to the finals, or if red, the higher seed, will win again and force a 1-1 tie for a rubber match. Alright, both teams are on the field. Alright, looks like both alliances are ready. I believe. We might need confirmation from blue. Alright, blue. Alright, blue is ready. We'll get Auton going in 3, 2, 1, go! And blue gets all 4 of their beach balls on top. Red puts 3 in their zone and is trying to cap. Red also sneaks 2 Bucky balls in to blue stash zone and puts another 3 in, but blue still wins the Auton. Blue Alliance capping one of those off and putting 2 more Bucky balls in red stash zone. Red descores 1 beach ball off the top. And blue recaps another one on the other stashed goal. Red quickly descores that one though. Blue scoring a capped beach ball. In the back here, it looks like we have a couple beach balls in each team zone. 1 red, 1 in blue zone. Red descores a capped beach ball and tries to replace it with a Bucky. They successfully do. Red seems to have a lot of floor Buckies in this zone. They cap a beach ball and then it gets quickly descored. Blue Alliance gets a successful cap onto their own goal. And now they're trying to descore a red Bucky. Not too much play with the beach balls in the middle and hanging zones. Blue still with 1 capped. Looks like it's trying to be descored now. Can red successfully do it? It doesn't seem like they will just yet. And in the last 10 seconds, blue with a slight lead, but that could all change in hanging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone gets a high hang with the beach ball, and it looks like blue will win the series 92-75 in a 2-0 victory. And the 4th seed upsets the 1st seed in that series. The 4th seed will be moving on to the finals to play whoever wins the 2nd and 3rd seed, which will be playing in this next semifinal series. The 2nd seeds is Team 3553B and Team E, and the 3rd seed on blue will be Team 2616Z and NJIT. Teams now getting to the field. We have one team member from each team. Blue is now all in the field, waiting for one more from red. Red is now. Alright, both alliances seem to be ready. So we'll get Autonomous started. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Looks like both teams are going to be trying to go to goals and fill up their stashed goals. Red successfully does so, blue does too. But it looks like blue, oh, actually red got a low hang with the beach ball, and they will secure the Autonomous. Blue now trying to cap a beach ball on top of both zones, which they successfully do. Red sending some of their own beach balls over to the far zone, which are getting descored by blue. Red descores a capped beach ball. Now both capped beach balls from blue. Blue replaces another capped beach ball there. Now all of red's beach balls are in the bottom right corner of the field, specifically blue's corner. So they got to do a lot of effort to get them over into the far zone, which has 2 capped beach balls from blue. Seems to be no buckies in the field, which means teams are either holding on to them at the moment, probably to place them in later, at a later point in the game, or they're all in the stash goals. Blue seems to have a surmountable lead, considering they had the advantage of beach balls over red. Red now seems to be trying to counteract that, as there's only 1 capped beach ball for blue. Now, just like that, in a snap, all 4 blue beach balls appear back in the far zone, and blue is capping one of their own on a stashed goal. Red does the same. Blue, still with all 4 of their beach balls in the far zone. Red places 3 of their own buckies on the floor. Blue gets 1. Red descores a capped beach ball. Blue is another capped beach ball. Blue going to hang with the ball. Red doing the same. Both alliances now going to hang with beach balls. And it seems like that will be it. Red 92, blue 77. Very great match from both alliances. It was really close. A lot of action going on. Alright, looks like we're going to the semifinals match 2-2. We need teams to get back onto the field. All of the blue alliances here waiting on one more. Alright, blue and red are both ready. Let's get Auton started. And autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Get semifinals 2-2. Possibly the last semifinals match of this Vex Worlds 2020, specifically tossed. Both teams fill their stash goals almost all the way up. And Red wins Auton, getting another low hang with the beach ball. Blue D scores a Bucky, and Blue also caps another beach ball onto their own goal. Red caps a beach ball of their own. Blue D scores it. Red sending the beach balls from the far zone back over to the middle zone. Now beach balls are about even in the far zone, as both teams are very concerned with them. No Buckies on the floor yet again. Probably trying to place them in the far zone on the ground at the end of the match, so the teams can't descore them. Blue now is both goal zones capped off with Buckies. Not Buckies. Not Buckies. Beach balls. Blue trying to descore capped Bucky. On top of that, they successfully do, and play defense and replace one of Blue gets another cap onto that stash goal zone. Red descores a blue Bucky and is going to cap the beach ball. Things still pretty even going into the last 30 seconds of the match now. Each team with a capped beach ball. Red with a slight advantage over beach balls in the far zone. Bucky remains on the field for Blue Alliance, but that is it. No beach balls in the far zone, and red, a little bit interesting of a strategy, different from before. They're placing red Buckies in the field before the last 30 or so seconds. Blue now taken over with 3 beach balls in the far zone. Red successfully caps a beach ball on the stashed zone, and blue tries to replace it with their own, but they don't get it in time. Red replaces that right back. Red placing another stashed beach ball on top of that goal. Still not a lot of work from the red Buckies in the back though. Not Buckies, beach balls in the back though. They really seem to only be focusing on the one that's capped. Not too much play with beach balls here in this first finals of the e-VRC Worlds 2020. Red and blue now both sending over beach balls in the last 15 seconds of the match. Red with the slight advantage over blue going into the finals. Final 10 seconds or so. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And blue takes it. 61-67. Just by getting that last second hang with those. So blue goes up in the series. Red 0, blue 1. The second seed is currently beating the 4th seed, 1-0 in this series. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Just a little bit of a rule discrepancy there. But, blue came into red's hanging zone in the last 10 or so seconds to hit some beach out of that zone, so red couldn't hang with them. However, we determined that it was perfectly legal because blue did not hit anyone on red, just the beach balls. So, blue is up in the series 1-0. Second seed on blue, we have 3553B and Easy, playing against the 4th seed on red, 386E, and 3859W. Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance is ready. So we'll get the Auton started for perhaps the last match of e-VRC Worlds 2020. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, let's go! Both teams with 3 beach balls over. Looks like red and blue. Red gets 2 unscorable Buckies in blue's goal. Blue gets 3. Red capped 1 and has 3 unscorable Buckies in their own stashed goal and won the Auton. Currently 3 red beach balls in the far zone compared to blue's now. Now, there are no beach balls. Now, 1 red beach ball that is being capped in the far zone, but that is it. Again, early Bucky balls being placed in the far zone from red. Blue caps 1. Red gets another cap with the beach ball. Red trying to descore blue's capped ball. Blue successfully scores reds. Now red. Blue replacing a cap ball of their own. Red does the same. These alliances are neck and neck in what they're doing. The scoreline is so close. Very few points separating them. Blue successfully cap. Oh, I can't really tell what's going on there. Blue does get a capped beach ball up, it seems. Red descores that one. Red still with 3 of their beach balls over in the hanging zone, compared to blue, who has ones in the medium, middle, and the far zone. Blue now with 3 over in the far zone, compared to red's none in the far zone. However, red does have a lead with the Auton and 1 capped beach ball. And blue wins VRC Worlds, the second seed alliance of 3553B, and win e-VRC Worlds 2020 by a score of 68-64, 2-0, shutting out the 4th seed and the 3rd seed in the finals. Very great job. Very great job to Team Easy and Team 3553B. It was 68-64 in favor of blue that match.
Let's hop into Blue Team's voice chat and see what they're thinking right now. Hello, do you have anything to say to the live stream?
I'd like to thank Chris for picking me, and I'd like to apologize for denying him in that previous competition. Chris, would you like to say it again?
Yeah, no, that's it. That's good.
Well, it was a very great game, guys. Very well played. A lot of clutch plays there in the semifinals and finals.
Sorry. Everyone slept on, like, just the positioning of the beach balls.
What do you mean by that?
In that, if you saw the finals matches, in the last 10 seconds, I took all the red beach balls, and instead, they were already B-score, but I moved them into our zone. So they would have to either come to our zone, which would basically deny them a hang, or go hang without a beach ball, which would increase their points immensely.
That's the Omega Brain strats that come straight from Knights Rosaria. You heard it here first, folks.
Thank you very much, Johnson.
Are we doing skills runs now? Oh, Chris is already on the field again. He's on the constant grind. Look at him go. This just goes to show you, folks. Skills bots can be tournament bots. 108.
That's respectable.
It's all right. I think, or no, I got 100. I didn't go above that at all. Are we gonna do awards?
I believe we are.
Alright then, I'll stick around for a little while longer.
Alright, well, I as the announcer, I'm going to leave the live stream. Thank you guys so much for letting me announce.
We hope you enjoy this tournament and are looking forward to the new season of Frisbee Frenzy. Which, I'm so excited for them to confirm Frisbee Frenzy tomorrow.
Bruh, if they confirm Frisbee Frenzy, that'd be kind of hype.
That would be hilarious.
You'd be like, some people already thought of the name. And then you just hear everyone screaming with the Cowboys. Also, why are we still streaming?
I don't know. Are we doing awards on stream, or?
I don't know. Also, Joseph, final question.
Yes.
Why is the title e-VRC Cast Episode 1 Media Discussion and More?
I don't know. I didn't do that. Yeah, no leaks, guys, but there may be a thing that happens soon.
Oh.
Upset.
Okay, though.
Look at relevancy go here. Ooh, so fast.
Just
So
saying,
quick.
Chris, that if he got the hang, we would have won.
Cool, I only low hang. But yeah.
Wait, doesn't it still count it if you both
Would have been by like 12 points.
126. Whew.
Did he
It was
miss
a
one?
2-point difference. It was like a 2-point difference, and we missed an entire hang.
Yo, that's how it goes.
Wait, if I didn't compete, can I run skills?
Yeah.
Alright, well thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'll probably re-upload the VODs.
That'd be hype. I want to say final.
Saddest throw in
They all
toss-up
got a
history.
126. I'm upset.
Alright, farewell everyone. And
That was